Hello everyone, this is Pritika Patel working as an assistant professor in computer engineering department of Mahatma Gandhi Institute of Technical Education and Research Center Navsari. Today in this session we are going to discuss about singly linked list, which is the topic of subject data structure of second year third semester. Now coming to the point, singly linked list. First of all, what is linked list? Linked list is a collection of objects stored in a list form. A linked list is a sequence of items where every item is linked to the next. So basically linked list have node where each node contain two things, info and link. Now here that is info part and this is link part. Link part have nothing but address of another node, and by using this address we can connect with next node. So basically linked list have number of nodes which are connected based on address. So basically node have two parts, one is info part and second one is link. Info parts having elements and link part have address of next node. Now singly linked list. Singly linked list is basic type of linked list. Each node contains data and pointer to next node. So singly linked list is a basic type of linked list. So as per linked list, singly linked list also have node, and node have two parts, data and info, or data and pointer to next node. Last node's pointer is null. Why? Because null indicate that our linked list is complete over here. First node address is available with pointer variable first. So first is nothing but the address of first node. Now limitations of singly linked list is we can traverse only in one direction, that is forward direction. See here, this is the node and we want to traverse the singly linked list, then we can go through this direction. These nodes having address of next node, so we can go to in next node. Then again this node having the address of next node, so we can connect this node with this. Again this node having address of next node, so we can connect this node with this node. Same way we can traverse the singly linked list in one direction, that is forward direction, and whenever we find the null character in address, then we can get that our linked list is over. Now here are some terms are given which are used in insert node at first position algorithm. Here function insert in bracket x comma first, that means this function insert a new node at first position of singly linked list. This function return address of first node. X is a new element to be inserted. First is a pointer to the first element of singly linked list. Typical node contain info and link field. As we all know that node have two parts, that is info and link part. Info part store the data elements and link part store the address of next element or next node. Avail is a pointer to the top element of availability stack. Here avail is a pointer, that is nothing but it will provide available node to us to insert new node, and new is a temporary pointer variable. Now this is the algorithm to insert node at first position in singly linked list. First step is underflow. If avail is equal to null, then write availability stack under flow will return first. Now here we have to check under flow condition because we have to insert node into single linked list. So for that we get a node from avail. So avail is nothing but the availability stack. From this we can get the node. But if avail is equal to null, then write underflow and return first. Now second step is obtain address of next free node. So we can get next free node from avail and avail is assigned to new. Step number 3, remove free node from availability stack. So now if we have any free node, then we can give it to the availability stack. So link of avail is assigned to avail. Step number 4, initialize field of new node and its link to the list. Now we have to initialize the new node with link part and data part. In data part we have to insert element x and in link part we have to assign the address of next node. So x is assigned to info part of new. That means here x is given to the info part of new node. Then next is first is assigned to link of new node. So first is what? It is the address of first node which is assigned to link of new node. Steps number 5, return address of new node. So it will return new. Now here one example are given to insert node at first position which having value 50. Now this is the linked list which is given which have element 10, 50, 35 and 20. And from this node 20 having address part null. So our linked list is over here. Now we have to insert element 50 in new node which is put into first position. So before this node first, right? So first three steps are same and step number 4 is initialize field of new node and its link to the list. So we have to initialize new node which we have to insert at first position and it's having value 50, so it will insert into the info part of new node. So here x is assigned to info of new. Here we have the value x, that is 50. So 50 is inserted into info part of new node and first is assigned to link of new. So first is nothing but the address of first node, right? So we will give this address of first node to new node. So we can connect this new node with first node, right? See, this is the new node and this new node having value x, that is 50, right? And first is assigned to link of new. So we can connect this node with the first node. So this way we can insert node at first position. So the new node become first node now. Step number 5 is return address of new node and it will return new. That means this steps is return new as a first node. Now these are the terms which are used in algorithm to insert node at last position. Function insert and in bracket x comma first. This function insert a new node at the last position of linked list. This function return address of first node. X is a new element to be inserted. First is a pointer to the first element of a single linked list and typical node contain info and link fields. Avail is nothing but pointer to the top element of the availability stack and new is a temporary pointer variable. Now this is the algorithm to insert node at the last position of linked list, that is the end of singly linked list. First step is underflow. If avail is equal to null, then write availability stack underflow, because as we have seen in our previous algorithm, if avail is equal to null, that means availability stack have no space to allocate us to allocate us for new node, so it return first. Second step is obtain address of next free node. Avail is assigned to new, means from availability stack new node is assigned to us, means new node is assigned to us from avail. Step number 3, remove free node from availability stack. That means if we have any free node, then we have to assign it to avail. So link of avail is assigned to avail. Step number 4, initialize field of new node. Now X is assigned to info of new. That means info of new having part X, and null is assigned to link of new. That means link part of new is null. Now step number 5, is the list empty? Now here we have to check that this list is empty or not. If first is equal to null, then return new. Because if first is equal to null, that means first is the address of first node and it's having address part null, then our list is empty and it returns new. Step number 6, initialize search for a last node. For that, first is assigned to save. So now first become save. Now step number 7, search for end of list. Repeat while link of save not equal to null. We have to check that link of save is null or not. Until we get link of save is equal to null, we have to repeat this step number 7 and link of save is assigned to save. Step number 8, set link field of last node to new. So new is assigned to link of save. So now link of save become new. So it will connect with node new and the new node become last node of the singly linked list. Step number 9, return first node pointer. So it will return first. Now this is the example to insert node at the last position, that is the end of linked list. For that value is 50. So node having data part 50 and their link part become null, and finally it become the last node of linked list. For this, first 3 steps are same. First for check the availability, then assign avail to new, then link of save link of avail is assigned to avail, and the fourth step is initialize field of new node. For this, here one singly linked list is given. We are having node 10, 15, 28, 35 and 44, and now new node is inserted at the last or end of the linked list. For this, here X is assigned to info of new. That means this is the new node and that info part having value X. That means here X is equal to 50. So 50 is assigned into the info part of new. Then link of new is null. That means null is assigned to link part of new node. Now step number 5 is the list empty? So here if first is equal to null, then return new. If first is equal to null, first is the address of first node, it is null, then it return new. That means our new is become first node as well as last node. Then initialize search for last node. Now for this, first is assigned to save. That means this first is assigned as a save. Next, step number 7 is search for end of the list. For this, repeat while link of save is not null. So now here check link of this save is not null because it will connect it to next node. So link of save is assigned to save, that means this become save. Again link of save is not null, so link of save is assigned to save, so it will become save. Then again link of save is not null because it will connect it to next node, so link of save is assigned to save, so this node is become save. Now again check link of save is not null, so link of save is assigned to next node, so this node is become save. Now again check link of save is not null. Yes, this is the link which is connected to next node, so link of save is assigned to save, so this node is become save. Now check link of save is not null, but here see this node having link part is null, so we have to exit from this step number 7 and go for the step number 8, that set link field of last node to new. That means new is assigned to link of save, that means this link of save is now become new, so it will connect it to last node, that is, so this node new is become end of singly linked list. So this is the algorithm. By using this algorithm, we can insert element, or you can say that insert node at the end of linked list, right? Then step number 9, return first node pointer. That means it return first. So it return first. Now here again some terms are given for the algorithm to insert in ordered list. For this function, insert order in bracket x comma first. This function insert a new node such that linked list preserve the ordering of the terms in increasing order, or you can say that ascending order of their info field. This function return address of first node. X is a new element to be inserted, means whatever the node we have to insert having some value, and that is x. First is a pointer to the first element of singly linked list, and as we know that typical node contain info and link field. Avail is nothing but pointer to the top element of the availability stack, and new is the temporary pointer variable. Now here one figure is given for inserting element in ordered list. Here 5 is first, then next node having data part, or we can say that info field 10, 15, 20, then 25 and 30. Now we have to insert 22 in this list. So as per ordered list, we know that 20 and 25, this is the value, in between 22 is arrived. So now what we can do, now this node is become predecessor, right? And this node new is connected to this next node, that is 25, and this predecessor is connected with new. So this way we can insert element in ordered list. Now this is the algorithm to insert node at the ordered position. First step is underflow. If avail is equal to null, then write availability stack underflow and return first. Second step, obtain address of next free node, that is avail is assigned to new and we get the new node. Step number 3, remove free node from availability stack. Link of avail is assigned to avail. Step number 4, initialize field of new node. Here info of new is equal to x. Step number 5 is the list empty? For this, if first is equal to null, then link of new is equal to null and return new. As we know that if first is equal to null, then there is no other element in list and new become first node, or we can say that last node. So we know that this is the reason list is empty. Step number 6, does the new node precede all other node in the list? For this, if info of new is less than info of first, then link of new is equal to first and return new. So here we have to check that new node is precede all other node in the list. For this we have to check info part of new is less than equal to info part of first. Step number 7, initialize temporary pointer. For that, save is equal to first. That means first is assigned to save. Step number 8, search for predecessor of new node. For this, repeat while link of save is not null and info of new is greater than equal to info of link of save. This condition is satisfied, then link of save is assigned to save. And this step is repeat until we get link of save is equal to null, info of new is less than or equal to info of link of save. Then this condition is false and we go out from this while loop. Now step number 8, set link field of new node and its predecessor. Now link of new is equal to link of save. So we have to assign link of new to link of save, and link of save is equal to new. That means now link of save is become new. So we can connect this save to new node. Step number 10, return first node pointer, that is return first, which is our first node. So this is the algorithm to insert node in order list. Now here example to insert 3 in insert order algorithm. For this singly linked list is already given and these have node given, that is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 and 30. Now we have to insert node 3 into singly linked list. So simply we know that in single linked list we have to insert in ordered position or order list. So the list follow increasing order. For this we have to check this condition. Does the new node precede all other node in the list? That means which node that is new we have to insert into list that will precede all other node in the list. For this we have to check info of new. That means this is the new of our node which we have to insert in this list. And info part of new is 3 is less than equal to info of first. This is first and information part of first is 5. So we have to check 3 less than equal to 5. Condition satisfy. Then link of new is equal to first. That means the link part of new is become first and it will return new. So now the node new is become first node of the singly linked list. This way we can insert node in first position. Then second example is insert node 22 in order list. For this, here this list is already given. Now if we want to insert new node that have value 22, for that initialize temporary pointer. So first is become save, so we can say that first is assigned to save. So now here first is assigned to save. Now next step is search for predecessor of new node, and for that we have to repeat this while loop, that link of save is not null. Here link of save is not null because it is connected with next node. And info of new, that means this is our new node and information part of new is 22. So 22 is greater than equal to info of link of save. Now here link of save, this is save, and link part of this node that is connected with this, and for that location info of link of save, that means this is the address and what element is located on this address, that is 10. So here info of link of save is become 10. So 22 is greater than equal to 10, right? Always obviously 22 is greater than 10. So we have to assign link of save to save. So this link is assigned to save. That means now this node is become save. Again we have to check link of save is not null because it is connected with this node, and info of new is 22, and info of link of save, that means 15. So 22 is obviously greater than 15. So link of save is assigned to save. So this node become now save. Now again check link of save is not null because it is connected with next node, and info of new is equal to 22, and info of link of save, that is 20. So 22 is obviously greater than 20. So link of save is assigned to save. So now this node is become save. Again we have to check link of save is not null because it is connected with next node, and link of save, info part of link of save is 25. So 22 is greater than equal to 25, condition false. So we have to exit from these steps and go to next step, that set link field of new node and its predecessor. So link of new is equal to link of save. That means link of new is this, is become link of save. Whatever the link part of this save have, this will now assign to new, right? So now link of new become link of save. So this new node is connected with this node, and link of save is equal to new. That means this save node have link new, so it will connect with this new node, right? So this way we can insert element 22. This is the new node insert in this order list by increasing order, because first node is 5, then next is 10, then 15, 20, 22, then 25 and 30. Okay, and the last step is return first node pointer, that will return first. So we get this first node. So this is the example to insert node in ordered list. Next algorithm is delete node from singly linked list. This algorithm delete a node whose address is given by variable x. First is a pointer to the first element of singly linked list. Typical node contain info and link field. Temp and PRED, that is predecessor, are temporary pointer variable. Here one singly linked list is given which having nodes value 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 and 30. From this we have to delete the node which have value 20. For that we have to make node having value 15 our predecessor, and which node we have to delete. We make that node as a temp, and we have to assign a link of temp is to predecessor. So this node is deleted from here and it is given to avail. This way we can delete node from singly linked list. Now here algorithm is given. Step number 1 is empty list. For this, if first is equal to null, then write underflow and return. Step number 2, initialize search for x. Now here we have to initialize for search the element which we have deleted. For this, first is assigned to temp. Step number 3, find x. Now here we have to find the x where x is located. For this, repeat through step number 5. While temp is not x and link of temp is null, we have to repeat this while loop until we get temp is x and link of temp is equal to null. Step number 4, update predecessor maker. For this, temp is assigned to predecessor because we have to delete the element which is temp and having value x. Now step number 5 is move to next node. For this, link of temp is assigned to temp because we have to move on next node to find the value x which we have to delete. Step number 6, end of the list. If temp is not x, right, we go to find the element x, but we reached at end of the list but we can't find the element x. That means temp is not x. That means this list have not a value x. Then write node not find and return. Step number 7, delete x. If x is equal to first, then link of first is assigned to first because first element of node. If x is a element of first node, then link of first is assigned to first. Otherwise, a link of x is assigned to link of predecessor because x we have to delete. So the link of this deleted node is assigned to predecessor. Then and then it will connect to next node. Step number 8, free deleted node. For this, free x because x is deleted. So we have to free the memory of deleted node. Now this is the example to delete node which having address 400. For this algorithm steps are there. Here singly linked list is given which having node value 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 and 300. Each node having address 100, 200, 300, 400, 500 and 600. From this we have to delete the node which having address 400 and value 20. We are going to start from step number 2, initialize search for x. So initially first is assigned to temp. So this is our first and it is assigned to temp, right? So now first we come temp. Step number 3, find x. Now we have to find the x, that is 20. For this we have to repeat step 5 and condition is while temp is not x and link of temp is not equal to null. Now here link temp, here this is the temp and temp is not equal to x because x is equal to 20, right? And here x is 5, right? And link of temp not null, link of temp not null because it is connected with next node. So it having some address. Here this temp having address 200 because it is connected with this node. Now step number 4, update predecessor maker. So now we have to make temp. So temp is assigned to predecessor. So now temp become predecessor and move to next node. That means link of temp is assigned to temp. So now this node is become temp. Again we have to check temp is not x, right? Because x is equal to 20 and here node having value 10. So temp is not x and link of temp is not null, right? So we have to go for next step, that is temp is assigned to predecessor. So again temp is assigned to predecessor, right? And move to next node from link of temp. This is the link of temp is assigned to temp and link of temp is 300. So temp is move to the next node. Again we have to check temp is not x, right? Because here 15 is there. And link of temp is again not null. So we have to update predecessor. So temp is assigned to predecessor and move to next node and link of temp is assigned to temp. So it will move to next node. Now again we have to check temp is not equal to x, but here temp is equal to x, that is value 20. This condition is false because temp is equal to 20. So we exit from this loop and go to step number 6. Now step number 6 is end of the list. If temp is not equal to x, then write node not found and return, right? But here this is the steps for if we have to go on end of the linked list but we can't get x, then we have to write node not found. But now here we get the x which we have to delete. So step number 7 is delete x. If x is equal to first, then link of first is assigned to first, but here x is not first, so else part is executed. So link of x is assigned to link of predecessor. Now link of x is this, right? And this having address 500, right? So this link of x is assigned to link of predecessor, right? That means what happened, this temp is deleted from here and predecessor is now connected with this node having value 25, right? So this way we can delete the node which having specific address. Step number 8 is free deleted node. For this free x, that means we have to free the memory of node which having value x and it will give to avail. So this is the example to delete node which having specific value. Now next algorithm is to count number of node from singly linked list. This function counts number of nodes of the singly linked list and return count. First is a pointer to the first element of singly linked list. As we all know, typical node contain info and link field. Save is a temporary pointer variable. Now here step number 1 of algorithm is list empty. If first is equal to null, then count 0 and return count. Second step, initialize loop for last node to update count. Now first is assigned to save. So our first is become save now. Step number 3 is go for end of the list. For this, repeat while link of save not equal to null. This while loop is continue until link of save is not equal to null. When we get link of save is equal to null, that means our linked list is end there. So we will exit from while loop. Next step is link of save is assigned to save. Count is equal to count plus 1. That means count is incremented by plus 1. Step number 4, return count. For this return count, it will give us total number of node from singly linked list. So this is the algorithm to count number of nodes in singly linked list. Now next algorithm is copy linked list and create new linked list. This function copy a linked list and create new linked list. This function return address of first node of newly created linked list. The new list is to contain nodes whose information and pointer field are denoted by field and PTR respectively. In our typical node, we have two part, info and link. Info part used to store data and link part is used to store the address. Same way in new list, node contain two parts, information and pointer. So information part are denoted by field and pointer, that means address of another node, is denoted by PTR. The address of the first node in the newly created list is to be placed in begin. First is a pointer to the first element of singly linked list. Typical node contain info and link field as we all know. Avail is a pointer to the top element of the availability stack. New, save and PRED, that is predecessor, are temporary pointer variable. Now algorithm is first step is list empty. If first is equal to null, then return null. So this first step is for the empty case. Step number 2, copy first node. If avail is equal to null, then write underflow and return null. Now if underflow condition is not occur, then else part is execute. So avail is assigned to new, that means new node is created over here. Link of avail is assigned to avail. Then info of first is assigned to field of new, that means information part of first, that is the data part of first, is given to field of new, that means it is same as data part of new, but it is the node of copy linked list, and in copy list we will denotes this info part as a field. So information part of first is assigned to field of new and new become begin. Step number 3, initialize traversal. So first is assigned to save. Now step number 4, move the next node if not at the end of list. Repeat through step number 6 while link of save is not equal to null. So this while loop is continue through step number 6 until we get link of save equal to null. Step number 5, update predecessor and save pointer. For this, new is assigned to predecessor. So now our new become predecessor and link of save is assigned to save. Step number 6, copy node. For this, first we have to check underflow condition. If avail is equal to null, then write underflow and return null. Else, avail is assigned to new and link of avail is assigned to avail, and info of save is assigned to field of new, that means it is same as step number 2, that information part of save is assigned to field part of new, and new is assigned to PTR of predecessor, that means new is assigned to pointer of predecessor. Step number 7, set link of last node and return. If we get link of save is equal to null, then we will exit from while loop and we have to directly jump on step number 7, that is set link of last node and return. So null is assigned to ptr of new, that means new nodes pointer field is now become null and return begin. So it will point us on the begin. So this way we can copy linked list and create a copy of linked list. Now here are the tracing of algorithm of copy linked list. For this first step is empty list. If first is equal to null, then return null. Now this is one single linked list which will given here. This is first node. Now in second step, if avel is equal to null, then write underflow and return 0. But here avel is not null, so else part is executed. So avel is assigned to new. That means this new node is generated. Link of avel is assigned to avel. Then info of first. So this is the information part of first is assigned to field of new. Now whatever the list we have created by copy linked list algorithm, for this node having two parts, field and ptr. So this is the field, that is ultimately information part of node, but don't be conflict. For this purpose the new node having two different field, two parts, that is field and ptr. So now info of first, that is 5, is assigned to field of new. So now new become begin, right? So this way we copy first node and it will assign as a begin. Now third step is initialize traversal. For that first is assigned to save. Step number 4, move the next node if not at the end of list. Repeat through step number 6 while link of save is not null. Now here link of save is not null because it will connected with another node. So new is assigned to predecessor. So now new become predecessor, and link of save is assigned to save. That means this node become save. Now copy node. Here underflow condition is not occurred, so else part is executed. So avel is assigned to new and this node become new, right? Now info of save is assigned to field of new. So info of save is 10 is assigned in field of new, right? Then new is assigned to ptr of predecessor. Okay, so here this new is assigned to ptr of predecessor. So this node is connected with this new node. Now again check link of save is equal to null. No, here this node is again connected with another node. So new is assigned to predecessor. So this new is now become predecessor. Then link of save is assigned to save. So this link of save is assigned to save. So this node become save. Then again copy node. Again underflow is not occur, so else part is execute. So avel is assigned to new. So this node become new. Then info of save is assigned to field of new. info of save is 15. So this 15 is assigned in field of new, right? Then new is assigned to PTR of predecessor, right? So this new is assigned to PTR of predecessor. So this node is connected with new, right? Then again we have to check that link of save is not equal to null. Yes, this node is connected with another node. So link of save is not null. So again new is become predecessor, right? So this new is become predecessor and link of save is become save. So this node become save. Now next step is copy node. So here again underflow is not occur. So else part is execute. So Avel is assigned to new. So this node become new and info of save is assigned to field of new. This means this 30 is assigned in field of new, right? This way this field of new is assigned with 30. Now this new is assigned to PTR predecessor. So this new is assigned to PTR of predecessor. So this node is connected with this node. Now again check link of save is not equal to null. But see here link of save is equal to null. So we exit from this while loop and directly jump on step number 7, that is set link of last node and return. Now PTR new is PTR of new is equal to null. That means PTR of this new node is now become null, right? So this is the end of singly linked list and it will return begins. So it will point us at begin. So this way we can copy singly linked list and create new list, right? So in this video we will see all the algorithm of singly linked list: insert, delete, count and copy. Thank you.